The answer's coming. It's Naga Siren. What does that tell us?
It's obviously your attempt to go a little bit later. It's a hero that also does not care about Beastmaster at all.
Rezo doesn't have TP, pretty limited on mana top. Not going to get a courier snipe there. Looks like OG managed to micro everything away, but again, stacking up that wave.
Mid lane?
As mid lane, yeah, as a Fisher in with a fade bot there. Thompson's down. Bot lane, they were having a crack as well. They were forcing mid one back to have himself under tier 1.
So far it's been good. I think you can wait out Necro 2, farm the lane and farm the side camp, and then TP down bottom, where Solo is about to die.
Oh,
we
yeah.
see.
Heals there. While mid lane, Zayat and no one making a move on. Thompson again. Rubik, even under his tier 1 tower, gonna get Sonic waved. What can he do? And turn around, a dagger steals a Sonic wave, throws it onto no one. Thompson still alive somehow, and no one taking that final tower hit. Will keep himself up in the running, but a 1-for-1. Thompson somehow making a play to trade.
There is a smoke though from VP again.
Yeah, a level 5 Batrider. He's like a creep away from hitting 6 and having that lasso ready.
Thompson
They're guarding the DD rune, and Thompson's been sandwiched in. My goodness, Batrider, Earthshaker, Queen of Pain, Thompson's down again. 1, 3, and 0 on that Rubik so far, not having a great game.
They couldn't do a whole lot on the top lane, and they're also rotating the lanes around. You can see Rezo moving towards bottom, while LTW is farming the safest triangle. So, Roar.
Yeah, onto the Enchantress. They're going for Solo. They think it's an easy kill, but they might be mistaken. Resolution now, the target of choice, as Sumail shreds him limb from limb, and Solo, poor Enchantress, hunted by the feral wolf of Sumail, and this is where OG can transfer those 2 kills into an objective.
They did manage to dodge it with their carry. So Naga is still uncontested. LTW is farming the top lane. When it comes to the CS, at least he is on top of the charts, but net worth a bit
And they're
lower
trying to
than...
catch. They want Sumail, and Chant Totem's there, and they've got this stun over on the Lycan. Great Fisher catches both of OG's heroes, and Lycan, he's been left all on his lonesome. A Fisher turnaround from Thompson now and lifts up the Queen of Pain, dragged into the summons, but she still is able to blink and wand away. Yeah, how are you stopping this, honestly? The net is closing in and around VP.
Zayat has to be careful. That's Fisher.
Yeah, he's going to get caught out here. He's blocked in. Necro units plus Saxa, Vendetta, Invis, hiding away. I don't know if he even needs to come out of that one. The summons were dealing with him perfectly fine. And Resolution is walked too far forward. He's been caught out completely. Sonic Wave, it looked pretty, but it didn't do bloody much, did it?
It got a couple of creeps at least, and it shooed them away. That's something. And then Saxa contributes again, because you mentioned it earlier. Vendetta gives you break, and he pretty much broke Enchantress because of Untouchable. Untouchable stopped working. Top lane, mid one.
Is he going to be the sacrifice here? Saxa's TP to try and help. He might get the Batrider, you know. Resolution, 1-for-1 there as no one. The Sonic Wave takes down the Nyx at long last. No one getting himself his 5th kill of the game. Queen of Pain, 5-0-1. Yeah, potentially got no tail here. He goes for it. A black hole will take down Zayat. Does get found by no one's Queen of Pain, though. But that is so much space bought here. As OG defend their tier 2, get a good couple of kills.
You don't have the dagger on Shaker, you don't have the dagger on Rezo. Rezo actually did complete his Boots of Travel at least. It's so bad. It's so hard to try and creep skip versus a Nyx Assassin. Look at this. Carapace onto the Firefly.
Vendetta strike, stun, mana burn. Thompson's here to mop it all up. Thank you very much, Saxa, for securing me a kill. A high ground push is coming. They're actually going to go for it.
It looks that way, yeah.
I mean, Aegis for what, a minute and a half? So Sumail's got some wiggle room here to play around with.
Look, they're not even committing with heroes. They're just attacking the tower with creeps. Enchantress.
Now they go for the Ench. Break is there, half HP, Solo, stunned up and cleared up. Dead for 30 seconds. And no
there is Diffusal
after.
completed. Diffusal Manta on Naga. So this is a huge power spike for him if they can wait the Aegis out.
But the stun's onto Rezo. He's going to get over the Fisher just barely, so the Lycan can't chase. And a great Sonic Wave. Pushes OG all back, but the stuns. Malphite's the Blink Echo. Zayat's there. Gets onto 3. Lift up, drag back. Let's see if Queen of Pain can do the job, because Naga Siren, she's ready to fight. No one's in the back lines. Finds mid one as the Sumail Lycan does respawn, but is left all alone. It's a 1v4. Sumail used up, cancel the TP, and VP under their tier 3, still alive somehow. One OG off the map.
That's why he did it. He sold the boots. He was sitting on 1700 gold before that fight. He sold his boots on Shaker. He gets just enough gold to buy the Blink Dagger, uses the echo of his life right there, and turns the game completely, man. Wolf form is back up, but no, lizZard, he cancels everything. He gets that quick blink and just turns the fight.
Completely caught off guard. Trying to find solo top, gets a sentry down so it allows him to heal. Lasso onto mid one as a black hole. Oh, they've caught a couple in the back, but the Fisher's there, stopping No-Tail in his tracks, so they Yules up onto the Rubik, and Thompson's in trouble. Lycan shapeshifts forward, kills off Rezo. But this Naga Siren, she is absolutely dominating him. Sumail's going to run away. That's a sad little puppy as mid one returns, coming back in, looking for LTW, but now he's stuck. Trapped inside on Zayat as the Queen of Pain has found the Lycan and OG are falling apart. Virtus Pro have come out of the gates very quickly. It feels like they've weathered the storm.
I'm just looking at Saxa trying to hit him. So long time ago, you could actually hit him even if he moves far away. Bottom lane Sumail, he's actually caught.
Yeah, it looks like he might be in trouble here. 4 heroes of VP have found him. Turned into mincemeat. OG trying to react, and just look at the way VP move. They bring 3 heroes bottom straight away, 1 into mid, 1 into top, and solo, he's still up in that, you know, kind of dead lane area, just pushing tier 2. It's an Enchantress that you don't want to go for.
Do you have the damage here?
Stun from Saxa. Do they have the stuns? Song of the Sirens there from RLTW, and it says absolutely not. The blink out from the Queen of Pain, actually spotting out No-Tail and mid one. Lasso there, Enigma caught with a 3-man Sonic Wave. What can Thompson do? He's going to try and steal something back, but he's got to retreat. Virtus Pro are here en masse with the numbers. The turnaround Sonic Wave pushes Resolution away, but I think Thompson's still going to get chased down. Little by little, tick down and to his grave as no one's there. With solo to secure it, no one. Beyond godlike with a triple kill. This Queen of Pain, 1405. Blink, Black Hole is ready. Let's see what No-Tail can do. Up against Fisher, a Song is so damn difficult to get that big ulti going, but with Roshan being taken by VP, OG want to make a move. Smoking in behind Saxa. Mid one leading the charge. They found Resolution there with the Carapace, and in comes the Blink. Black Hole, 2 illusions! No-Tail's whiffed it. Unfortunate for him as no one jumps in with his BKB, whipping away at the back of No-Tail's head. Enigma's about to fall as Zayat. He wants to continue because, well, Lasso there onto the Lycan, trying to give RTW a bit of space. Good Fisher, but it's not going to block them back. So Naga dead. OG in a great spot now. They can chase for more, hunting targets on their way through. Zayat, I don't know if he can get out of this one. A blink in a second. The Fade Bolt cancels it again. Saxa lining up a mana burn, and Zayat is found by the Wolves.
This should be Rosh for them, right? Naga is dead. Yeah, 60 seconds of LTW.
Wait, 50 seconds. Naga Siren, you know, just finished Basher. Probably doesn't have buyback. If we go for tier 3 barracks here, maybe they could have, but this is definitely the more systematic, conservative, safe route. What do you reckon that's primarily in response to? Is that Midnight Pulse?
It's
Black Hole.
Thompson.
Also there. Resolution dragging Thompson into the river. Fisher does block them out as the Echo Slam there, catching Lycan. Oh, it's Sumail. That's who they're going for. This fight split 3 ways. Thompson down as no one jumping in. The Sonic Wave not quite catching the dog as he sprints back to safety. OG losing the Rubik. His VP Resolution did drop in all of that. Zayat does have a blink here if he wants to go chasing with no one and LTW at the ready. They're going to go high ground in blind, solo leading the charge. And mid one, a freebie here for Virtus Pro on the dire side of the map. Potential tier 2s opening up for them.
It's a really good time for OG to strike right now, but Aegis will be reclaimed in about 10 seconds, so they are losing that. And that's why Virtus Pro... Exactly.
They're coming with a Blink Lasso. Resolution straight onto mid one. Half HP and he's gone. Destroyed by VP. Ticking down a little bit there with the Firefly going. And Sumail sprinting on towards the Batrider. Slowed. Doesn't quite get down to the low ground. Nearly had it with a 4-staff as Naga splits out the illusions. Trying to give chase it, but a 2-man Black Hole from No-Tail. Beautiful stuff with the chain stuns from Saxa. Midnight Pulse, it is there, but the BKB from no one gives him the space he needs and pushes back OG. Still going to drop though when losing that Beyond Godlike streak as they do Echo Slam the Rubik. Thompson He's getting annihilated here, and VP claim another 2 great kills, and they force OG to use their spells defensively. OG don't get to take a fight on their own terms. Just needs to not get mana burnt by necro units and mana burn out of that next assassin.
There you go, the smoke is there. And look at Solo, he's the only one not smoked. Heals.
Thompson gonna steal up the blink as they BKB and jump forward with Rezo, dragging mid one yet again, focusing Beastmaster, and the blink echo expended here to take down both OG's Nyx and Beastmaster. No tail. Can he get away from this? Blink on cooldown for a couple of seconds. He'll be able to make his way back towards the ramp, get up the staircase as the buyback from Saxa comes. zayat's just a cheeky little fisher there.
Wolf form.
Forward. Can they take down this Naga Siren? They've mana burnt her, and they've jumped in with an Abyssal Blade of Lycan. No tail. Black Hole cancelled immediately by the Yule Scepter. Oh, that's a disaster for OG. Naga can now stand their ground and fight a little bit. Has the backing of the Enchantress heal as Fishers line up left and right. No one jumps in, and he's going to clear up house. 2 down again as OG. They have tail between legs. They are hurted, wounded, licking their wounds right now as it doesn't look good. 4 down. Sumail, the last one standing, and back to the den he goes.
And he actually blocks the wolf away from the Naga, so he needs to circle around the fissure.
And the first racks of the game going to go to VP, surprisingly enough. I definitely thought it would be OG to at least take, a tier 3 or something. Virtus Pro, Abyssal Blade forward, they've caught Sumail. Do they have enough here to actually just bring him down with a Sonic Wave? They most certainly do. Dead for 90 seconds. OG going to lose 2 full lanes.
He doesn't have a black hole. Do they go Throne here? Do they try to go, or do they just back out? Okay. Yeah, they're doing the safe play. Incredible game to watch so far. Just so many skills used properly in the teamfights, and the positioning is just perfect. Saxa again scouted it out immediately. Maybe he can snatch it. Can he?
Can he? He's on top of the Roshan. What can Saxa get? The Aegis and the cheese! Saxa, you cheeky little bastard! Doesn't get the Refresher Shard, and that's for the Queen of Pain. But Saxa Nyx Assassin, he's out of there, zooming away. He's got his stolen goodies and a courier. Fuck off, come on, Saxa, give him a break. Down south, trying to push out waves.
BKB. He's completed it, I think.
That's pretty huge. I mean, there's nothing to stop it, right? And they lasso the Nyx. VP make the first move. BKB Batrider gives them the perfect safety net to take the Aegis out of the hands of Nyx Assassin, reclaiming what was rightfully theirs. And Carapace, maybe a little bit of time here for Sumail to jump in with the Abyssal Blade. Focusing forward, no tail, with a black hole, catching RTW. It's a lot of damage. The Sonic Wave coming in again, as no one looks to clear up a couple, but the Naga's down, and the chase from OG moves forward. Queen of Pain bashed up. Sumail wants this one, but it's an awfully difficult kill to grab. So I believe it's going to be Solo that they'll hunt down successfully, and maybe zayat, as the Earthshaker is still getting hounded by the Wolf. A Fisher there and a blink away in 4 seconds should get him out to safety.
Yeah, you expected it the other way around, right? Naga playing versus the Megas, maybe versus 2 sides down. And it's understandable. Top lane, Thompson.
Yeah, no one straight in there. Thompson feared up, and they've got the lasso from Batrider, dragging him around into the flames. Thompson annihilated as they get the fear to stop any TP out from Saxa. He might get a bounty rune. He's pushed back by the flame break. Go on, Saxa. No! The bounty rune is taken by Rezo. Doesn't even get that as a consolation prize. And Nyx Assassin with the Rubik dead for over a minute. The pings come out. It is mid lane push time for VP. And like you said, he does have that blink, BKB black hole, but the spacing from VP, you've got zayat in the southwest, Solo and no one kind of holding that front line. What's the vision like right now for VP? They've got 1 Observer Ward up on that top lane on the high ground. But they also pinged out the Lycan, and it feels like they know where he's coming from. So Sumail making this initial move, jumping straight forward towards that Batrider, but Rezo gets the BKB and the runaway. They ensnare the Lycan, the black hole's there. No tail finds the Naga. That's the one target he needs to get. The Sonic Wave, the pushback. Naga's still alive. 4 stabbed away, and the Fisher will block them out with a great 2-man Echo Slam. zayat has saved the day for LTW to turn around, and now the Gs have got to be coming because OG, they've got nothing left in the tank. Quick Pain is going to find no tail, and Enigma will be the 5th and final kill of this game as Virtus Pro take game 1.
It's just some incredible dotes right here, man. The skill level from these 2 teams. It's always fun to watch VP versus OG. I was looking forward Last night's series, OG versus Secret, but this is just as hyped.
PL for VP. That's a hero here OG can really struggle at dealing with. They've got very limited illusion clear.
But he was on top of the CS in 30 seconds mark, so that's all that matters.
Is it though? I was having a bit of fun with that one. Top lane, zYat is being chased. Sumail and N0tail don't have much mana. Oh, N0tail's going for the courier snipe. Takes down Rezo's courier. Not gonna. Oh, one more stack of poison maybe.
Is that
the fourth one
one
coming?
more?
It looks like he's gonna get popped and first blood spilled by zYat.
I'm not sure that courier kill was worth it.
It's very difficult. No one gonna clear up some stacks. Topson given a little bit of breathing room. There's Ember Spirit. He's going to be racing up that net worth board now.
Bottom lane.
Now trying to make a play onto mid one. It looks like they'll find LTW with that shackle and power shot though. Solo being handled by the boars, and Sax is just going to run forward. Mid one sticking around on 100 HP. He wants XP. Gimme, gimme, gimme. OG with two really good kills. I mean, it's a close fought battle between these two heroes.
I'm not sure. I think it's a really good Spirit Vessel game. It's on him though. Maybe he'll switch things up a little bit, but it's a really, really good Vessel game. And no one else on his team wants to buy it.
Well, they're coming in top. They Inkswelled the Wolf to start on Rezo, but no one arriving now, and Sumail is being picked off by the hasted Ember Spirit. There might be a bonus kill over towards the back as they disrupt up N0tail. The poor little Grimstroke. Look at the damage from Rezo. He's got 130 bonus bloody damage.
He just shreds you. And it's constantly like that. They are still trying though. They're using their creeps. He's actually using wolf form as well.
Well, chasing Rezo. Right, Snorlax, is he going to fall here? He's dropping low, but I don't know if Sumail can finish him off. VP, respond! He's diving your tier 3. Team? Team? Where are you? Oh, you're killing one. He's diving tier 4s. Sumail's going to die to towers. What is happening? Meanwhile, bottom lane, mid one's dropping to VP diving onto tier 1 there.
He's also going for that Vanguard, right? That's for the Crimson, which will be so strong this game versus all the summons.
No one trying to kill the Helm creep. He's going to get silenced and stunned. Thanks to N0tail here with Inkswell with a roar from mid one. Sumail's shapeshift allows him to get in on top of Ember Spirit. And now chasing Solo over the trees. He's flying over the canopy. He does get the Winter's Curse out here, and it looks like N0tail is going to drop very low. No finishing killing blow though. And Solo gets scouted. Power shot through the trees. And there's the Winter Wyvern getting picked off, and OG. Nice breath of fresh air for fans of them, as they do swing in for tier 1 and they can start taking control.
This game might be a bit difficult. He's playing versus a bunch of heroes that are pretty strong versus him, and he can't be too elusive with the Wind Run. He's playing versus Zats with Disruption, with Purge, Atos is being built.
And Winter Wyvern, Winter's Curse. Oh my god, that was so close. Sumail's still going to send his little summons after her. Wyvern down, and now a silent stun. They've stomped with a Centaur. The chain stuns are beautiful. OG, excellent execution there. As up towards top. Looks like zYat's also going to fall as Topson goes wild onto Rezo. Not enough damage to bring down the big boy.
Yeah,
but
OG's
a great
tearing them
turn
apart,
of
right?
pace there.
They're still going for Rezo. There we go.
Get him?
Well, they got
Now
into 50% last time, and now they get the other half away from him and the tower.
Still one of those games where we haven't seen the impact of RTW. He's a good 500 away from Diffusal Blade. And even when he has that, not really in fighting shape, it feels like. As mid lane, Sumail being parted. As he does get cursed up and killed off by his Necro units. Solo the trade back there as OG continuing to move forward. Shackle Shot won't latch to anything. zYat, that Centaur, Inkswell not connecting thanks to the disruption, but N0tail's here with Topson. Stomp him up and a double kill for more. There's a Soulbind. Oh, it's on no one, but there's no one to actually grab and latch him to. So a quick little sleight of fist as they turn to focus resolution. Shackle Shot yet again. Not quite on the mark, but it still slows down the retreat as they swing back with the E-Blade. No one just hands them a kill on silver platter. Thank you very much, no one. Topson now with a triple kill. Now a double damage rune for Thompson.
Everything is working out for OG right now, and it all comes really down to LTW and how ready is he to join these fights. Truth be told, mid lane, Rezo. Truth be told, Rezo is about to die again.
Absolutely shredded. Thompson, he's out of mana right now, trying to shift into that strength, but this Pit of Malice is causing him a lot of problems. Stuck in there for quite some time, and the Phantom Lancer will claim his life. It gives it over to Zayat as now the wolves come in with an Inkswell chasing onto Solo. He's got Winter's Curse, but he's been stunned and silenced. He can't get a single spell off. Oh, the PL, he's been shackled up, and the power shot from Saxa. OG clearing through 4 as no one, last man standing. He's been hounded here. Remnant off to the northwest side. The wolf is coming with Inkswell. I don't think it will be there.
They have
There's a slight to try and get away, but they do. They slow down no one, who is now completely zip on mana. And Sumail, he was diving tier 4s a few minutes ago. This is one he really desperately wants, but he doesn't have the movement speed for it. Resolution puts his body in the lines. Get down, Mr. President. I'm going to save you, but in the meanwhile, he's going to be shredded by OG.
Now, this is your OG one-on-one right here. He will smoke his team now to try and defend the Roshan at least.
Let's see if they can actually get anything done as Roshan falls. Thompson grabs Aegis. They do have a curse near the pit. Well, it's not going to finish anyone off. Saxa's still up and running, and it's Morphling giving chase. Thompson, he's got the E-Blade strike onto Wyvern, and down Solo goes. Slight change there. No one's caught. No escape. No retreat. No quarter given by OG. Game 2 with a 10,000 net worth lead, 12-21. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like he's, kind of waiting for level 25.
Yeah.
Phantom Lancer
exactly.
wants that doppelganger cooldown.
Dyer's courier.
But I'm just not quite sure he's going to have the time. Catching top lane. Disruption into pit. They've found mid one. Winter's Curse as well. Don't mind if I do. Solo's there with an ultimate and a pick off onto mid one. So delaying the push from OG. Thompson's in the base though. Not entirely sure what his plan is, but he feels invincible right now, and he might just be able to take down Solo. Nice little purge, though.
Can get out?
The poison snacks, waveform down to the low ground, still holding Aegis, don't forget. 8-1 charges and the ability to morph into strength, but Aegis popped. While bottom lane, LTW's been shackle-shotted up. Now back to Morphling, as he's still caught up in the root of the pit. Thompson waveforms over the top, trying to juke around and dodge from VP's aggression. Adaptive strike and E-Blade there, but the Flame Guard blocks the latter. And Saxa, shackle shot, flies forward, not connecting.
And Rezo needs to use his courier.
Yeah, I was looking at no one's item build. He's just finished off his Maelstrom. PL's moving towards Heart after Diffusal Blade, but these don't feel like game-swinging or fight-winning items. They just feel like we're trying to delay the inevitable and hopefully get over the hump.
Oh no.
But no one... Devastated by the Morphling. He had no chance. He's dead for 40 seconds. Moving over towards Radiant's side of the map, closing in around the PL. Shackle shot is coming. Nice dodge from LTW. Does get away from the grasps of Saxa.
Rezo, Thompson is eyeing him. Get him.
Goodness. And they've got the shackle, the double shot, shackle into power.
Thompson Zats as well.
He's losing a lot of his mana. Oh yeah, you're right. Is that mid one just roaring him and booking him? Yeah. Beast, like a Morphling Wind Ranger, anyone. They don't need to be together as 5, 4, 3. They don't need to make gank squads. They can just be on the map. Buddy system it up. As Thompson back into Ember Spirit mode, looking to blow up no one, and he does just that with a long-range power shot. Saxa helps to secure it, and it feels like game 2 is just over.
And Thompson looks very angry after that first match in his Rubik game. Comes back with this Morphling, just dominates them.
We might be in a little bit of trouble now. Wand, Manta, Strength Morph there, Thompson half HP, the chase not good enough by VP, and Sumail has found Zayat in the back lines. Underlord in a spot of bother too, as Wyvern killed off by the Necro units, and the Winter's Curse does nothing. So GG is called. Thompson on a triple, where's the Ultra? Give Thompson a rampage. No, not going to do it. Go on, Rezo, walk in there. 30-13 though, and an 18,000 net worth lead for OG. As game 2 taken by them, drawing things up. Well, here we are. Game 3 in this best of 3. It is do or die. Lower bracket time for VP and OG together. Down in the dumps. Mid one trading hits with RTW, forced to salve up. Bango having a decent time.
On the top
How's
lane
that
as
mid
well.
lane going?
Mid lane, so far, TA is doing really, really well. Oh.
Oops.
Oops. Yeah.
We
That's
have
I was
small
really
brains.
playing. Top lane, Rezo. He might die as well. Let's see.
And 3 stacks of Fury swipes. No tail. A couple of seconds for that stroke of fate, but it's just a little jump forward from the Ursa.
But it will still be fine. You'll be able to lane properly.
It gives you some way to at least try and disengage away from this Inkswell. 24-9 TA. That's a great lead over the tops and Morphling right now. No one. Spectacular start as down bottom, mid one, very low. Still gonna go and give chase to RTW. He loses his life first, and now a sleight of fist with the Ember Spirit having no regen left. Salve there, given over to him though, and now Sax is the one in trouble.
Top lane, they killed both of them.
Sumail has fallen as well, while Sax is still dancing through the trees. Solo, what's he got? Disruption in a second. They've got the slight chains, holding disruption for the very last second. Try and make sure they claim this kill. A few more hits will do the trick. And Virtus Pro, great laning stage start from them across the board.
On top lane as well, really, this Doom, he found the ultimate creep for this lane because he's just playing with so much damage. He has plus 21 at this point.
Yeah, it's rare we see so much aggression on both side lanes at once. There's Rezo, he will be paying with his life this time. Somehow there with Inkswell, and still dies to the Rezo illusion with Zayat. You said it, there's Alpha Wolf right now. It's doing so much work, it's a double kill for Doom. Zayat is just slicing and dicing, brings the fiery blade from hell and destroys OG in that top lane.
He's had enough of this lane. Maybe with this level 4 he can come back, but this just gets harder. Rezo is level 4, Zayat is level 5.
Gonna start double jungling in a second. And here comes another dive under tower though. No tail. Loses half of his HP. Zayat, a couple of stick charges, but the Fury swipes are dangerous. And Rezo's been left to his own devices now. Quick little Phantom's Embrace, Resolution. And this will be the end of him, I think. Nice little stun will stop the advance of Sumail, but he's got another Earthshock, and that Stroke of Fate slows him down just enough. Sax's arrival doesn't really change anything there.
This Vengeful Spirit can punish their tier 1 so fast and so hard. I think it might fall in the next couple of minutes, maybe right now actually.
Ember sending out that defensive remnant. I don't know if it will save him. Great little slight dodge of that rolling thunder. And RTW's carved himself a path into the trees and now off to the west, but slowed by Saxa. In comes mid one, Sumail, no tail. Everyone here from OG. Disruption buys a second at time, but it's not enough to keep the Ember alive. Now Zayat in onto mid one. He's got no mana left. 11-1 charges, but swashbuckled down for 5 seconds. And TA with the traps will slow him down. Mid one, ooh, the wand into swashbuckle. He's not going to get away from the final projectile flying through the air.
Did they forget about Sumail? It looks like they didn't, but he's going so deep into the trees.
Solo dodging away from all those strokes of fate. The No-Tail is fake pumping, and there's the kill. Spree for No-Tail. And Sumail still in the trees, like you're saying, he's been left completely alone.
Yeah, he managed to get out.
In the forest. Oh, hello. No-Tail's been found by Ember Spirit. No, not going to get denied by creeps. Nice little spill off the slide blaze by no one.
So many skirmishes.
To drop the step.
Sumail, Zaz, bottom lane. That's also a safer option, and you are waiting for the vessel on Ember, so it's understandable.
Man, I love it when we get to this point in a game where, you know, teams are pretty evenly matched, the drafts are coming to fruition, and everyone is just trying to find that little edge. Smoke into smoke into smoke into kill onto Rezo. OG will get the upper hand. The past 3 or 4 minutes has really just been chain smoking to get that little bit of momentum going. As Sumail, low HP, RTW, I don't know if he's meant to do that. I think he's messed up his remnants a bit there, and he'll pay for it. Sumail still alive, cutting through trees. Quelling Blade again? No, not quite. Hellbear Smasher there to secure him up. And Shadow Demon left to his own devices. He will be sacrificed here by VP.
Well, TA is here, no one at this game.
That's a big melt strike and a side blade hit. Looking for No-Tail. 2 hits. How many? Is it going to be enough? Not quite. Needed 3, not 2. I'm bad at counting. Matters hard.
But if Morphling is out there, he's a pretty damn solid target too. The thing is, Pango brings the most to the teamfight of OG, and he makes everything click. If Pango is out, you can't really have a solid teamfight.
In comes mid one. Rolling Thunder with the Ink Swell, just about gets the double connection. Now trying to get himself out of there though, as mid one swashbuckles back to high ground. No one's ready waiting for him though, into the waiting arms of the TA as they soulbind her up with the Ember Spirit. Chase is on VP. They want additional targets. Ink Swell again from No-Tail, but the chains from RTW will connect and keep the Grimstroke held in place, but the chase, where is it? Meld Strike, final touch, no one will be able to clear him up. It's just like the speed at which VP are choosing targets, like you're saying, the fact that TA is going straight into backlines, while the Doom and the Venge, you know, causing havoc at the front.
Because he's
So
not
these
afraid of
teamfight
anything,
ultis and-
right? Now you have that Soulbind E-Blade. Now you can go for some great kills.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Saxa. Let's see if no one can finish him off with one Meld Strike. Oh, it's close, isn't it? Getting ticked down, the miss uphill, now the Rolling Thunder. No one has to give up on the kill while the E-Bladed Apple Strike on to Solo. Trying to disrupt the Morphling, still E-Bladed up, and now they've got the Doom coming in with no one focusing forward, but the Rolling Thunder's causing havoc. Rezo in from the back as the Soulbind's there. Somehow up on the high ground, Doom, he does fall down. Now Sumail claps himself up there, but there's a high ground observer ward, so VPC the bear, and rages up. Come at me! Destroy. No, I'm going to jump down. I want out of here. Melt strikes galore from no one, clearing up Sumail as the Rezo bend. With RCW swapping back and forth and earning up, but Thompson forced the waveform back in, but this is going to open him up now. As the Ember Spirit still has some spells up his sleeve. Ink Swell onto Thompson, but he's getting waveformed away from. Aegis still in the hands of TA, means she has that second life as the waveform again. Thompson doesn't want to retreat. He wants to go in. He wants kills, and Solar will give him one, but has this left Thompson isolated. Push back with the strength of that strike, and there it is. Thompson down for 45 seconds, and VP utilizing this Aegis beautifully as ILTW just wants more and more. He's a greedy boy. Again, not the target that you really want to be going on. As the traps trying to slow down No-Tail. No one. Won't be able to find him.
Gotcha.
Now Morphling's slipping in from the left-hand side. Sumail's there. They will be able to Inkswell stun him, and this might be the two deaths of the TA, but VP, they're coming through to try and force the fight. Soulbind onto Ember and Doom, the TA still up and running. There's a half of HP gone as she refracts up, but that's obliteration as no one falls. Rezo with Zayat and LTW, how much damage can they do? Because Thompson is shredding them. Little by little, the damage from the Morphling comes through, and a triple kill for you. Morphling, he wants more. Ultra kill for Thompson, where is it? It's an Inkswell steal from No-Tail. Solo, the position 5 Shadow Demon, is digging kobolds out of the ground.
That's when they're really strong, but OG, they've hit their power spike. The E-Blade is there, the Yasha is there on Morphling.
And they now know they're fighting into this TA who has no Aegis. Swashbuckle forward with the Inkswell. Disruption does buy time for Rezo. Virtus Pro, they want in. Slight chains onto 2. They've doomed up mid one now, so no Rolling Thunder. And that'll be the end of the Pangolier, but Thompson is in the back lines, dominating VP, chasing the TA. Have they got reveal? They do. They see the TA. No one's down. Remnant in from RTW, but what's he got left? 21 charges. Slight, no. He can't cast spells because he's silent. He's dead.
Can they catch Zayats as well? I don't think so. He has that blink to work in 5 seconds. Yeah,
Veil
you can
is not going to do you much good this game.
You can still adapt to it.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
And Thompson
Double
shown in that
damage.
mid lane. He is holding that DD. Blink Stomp into the Doom. What's the saving grace here? OG Glimmer Cape him. The sentries drop just in time to find the pick off onto the Morphling. Now OG full retreat. TP top, TP base, TP home. Get out of there. But disruption and the slight chains. Catching No-Tail and mid one. Virtus Pro coming out of the gates. 3 kills in a row. Very nicely done.
Radiant's mid tower.
They're chasing Saxa as well, but he's glimmered up. He's moving back, and he should be fine. Gets them the kill, and he finishes Vlad. So now they have 2 Vladimirs on one team, which is, yeah.
Less than ideal. Jump in from ILTW. Saxa there, Glimmer Caping. Trying to bounce herself back to high ground, but the 2-man chains into the Blink Stomp. Swap back and no one focusing Ench. While Sumail gets used up during that Enrage. Trying to waste as much of the duration as possible, and VP. Do get a solo kill on the back, thanks to Thompson. Rolling Thunder there, catching Ember Spirit out. Where's the chain stun though? RTW remnanting towards high ground, but swashbuckling forward is Minbon's Pango, allowing Thompson to... Oh no, he doesn't get the chain. Just slide a fist into Adaptive Strike and that'll do the job just beautifully.
Yeah, I love how both of these Ember Spirits cleaned up the innocent trolls, you know. But the Pango, meanwhile, you see Thompson using them to try and catch the Ember Spirit, but all they do is kill off the poor, annoying trolls that were just sitting there. Was it really your best play there?
Radiant's mid towers.
It feels like it's a little bit sloppy. No tail. I mean, No Tail trading his life for a BKB charge feels pretty okay if you're OG. You know you've still got plenty of time on that Aegis for the Morphling. Just so long as this fight, exactly, doesn't brew into something deeper. Thompson turns into Doom, Scorched Earth and sprinting around. Finds solo in the tree line as mid one. Rolling through Virtus Pro. So it is a 1-for-1. OG still in this, position of power, right? They're on the Radiant side of the map. They've got 3 lanes to farm out, and they're just going to keep giving chase. Morphling's there. He's 1 versus 4, and he's being taken down. Aegis gone, but in comes Sumail. He's not played Dota 2 for the past 15 minutes. He's been farming with his Battle Fury, but he's ready to battle now. As Thompson did get the E-Blade in onto Zayat. He's Ghost Scepter and still falling reasonably quickly. As Ember Spirit, with the help of the swap, Doom on the morph, still going, ticking down, but he capes and gets away. Sumail is now 1v2, but a triple for no one. Gets the TA back in the good books of this game.
Yeah, the big boy though, Thompson manages to survive. Pretty good fight for Virtus Pro overall, regardless, because they are getting closer to their big items. The Hex now is being aimed by no one. That will give them that extra control. Most importantly, that extra instant control versus the Morphling. You can jump and Hex him before he morphs.
Solo being annihilated. He might set up something here onto Thompson though. Swap back with a magic missile, triple remnant. Thompson stomped, stunned, infernal bladed, and does drop. Dead for 80 as mid one's Rolling Thunder comes just a fraction of a second too late. And VP looking for a little bit more. Can mid one get himself and bounce out of this dangerous spot? Swashbuckle down south, but no one, and Zayat's there with a minus armor and the damage to clear through him. Now OG feels like they're in a little bit of trouble. This game has got more swings and roundabouts than a kid's playground. It's going back and forth every minute. All of that raw HP means less and less up against the Spirit Vessel, Infernal Blade, and the minus armor from Virtus Pro. I think you're absolutely right. You cannot hide in it. That is... Oh, well, swap into Hex! I've not seen that since VP from 2015. That is beautiful play. Immediate initiation. Down goes the Ursa. And now OG holding high ground.
If you went for something like, let's say, a Dragonlance and started hitting people real hard, I would say, okay, that's a position 4 Enchantress Saxa. I could get behind that, but this...
I'm wondering how fast... Oh, hello, Hex with a swap. And the minus armor does get attribute shift off, but he's been doomed, and Thompson, he is gone. Immediate buyback from the Morphling now as they turn onto mid one. Quickly dispatched with a Pangolier. Rolling Thunder will not come out. Solo holding high ground. Self-destructs as OG turn to face up RTW. Yules into the air. He's got slight chains and a remnant to dodge to. Looks like he'll be safe for now as a Soulbind connects him to the Vengeful to the TA. But a stomp from Zayat clears through Thompson, and that's the dieback of Morphling. OG have been shredded by VP. Sudden turning of the tables, and Sax is about to lose his life as well. Purge slowed. The trap is there, and a final touch from no one gets him a triple kill. But high ground to be broken.
This is at least a side, I should say, because they have everything they need here.
They can't go for other tier 3s, so they're going to go for tier 4s and Throne. Exactly, with another minute with no Morphling, they know they can do it. The swap Hex again, claiming the bounty, forcing buyback. Sumail has to return to the battlefield now. Resolution taking a pounding from Saxa, but what can Sumail do? Literally, what can he do? You've got Rolling Thunder on the cape there. Mid one is annihilated. So close to death, kept alive with the Greaves and the one charges. Will be able to roll back in as they find the Vengeful Spirit. Now the Shadow Demon stunned and controlling up RTW as well. This Rolling Thunder's doing good work. RTW's in a little bit of trouble, but no one is not. That's the difference maker. TA is in your back lines, picking off hero after hero, and they're diving behind the Ancient. That is game.
That's game right there. What just happened?
I was excited to cast this series, but my god, Games 1 through 3. Ladies and gentlemen, what have we just seen?
That was amazing to watch. That was great. Just great dotes. Some crazy moves, some crazy mistakes, some double Vladimirs on the side of Virtus Pro. But what a crazy game. He actually sold it in the end. He bought the Shadow Blade. That's what he did, I think. He sold the Vlad in the end. But
Sell the Vlads, buy Shadow Blade.
he just likes selling items. He sold the boots last time to buy the Blink Dagger. This time he sells the Vlads to buy the Shadow Blade.